Hey, 8th grade, Catlin here with your help for your cool down on lesson 3. We're making balanced moves, which means we're doing the same thing to both sides as we work through our equations and solving them. So we're matching these equations, balancing steps, with the description of what is done in each step. We did these in class today, making matches to what was happening from step to step on describing what was going on, adding to both sides, multiplying to both sides, and dividing by both sides by something. So let's continue on with step number 1 here, and let's look and see what's happening. So this one right here, it looks like um, if they were subtracting with the x by 6, that means they would have a 6x taken away on the other side, but there's not any x's on the other side. So I don't think they're taking away 6x's. Um, I could look down here for some ideas. Are they adding 3 to both sides? Well, if they add 3 to 6, that would give us -6 would become -3, so maybe, but if they added 3 to 10, they wouldn't get 5, so that doesn't make sense. Are they multiplying both sides by a sixth? Well, a sixth of 10 is definitely not 5, so it looks like they're probably dividing both sides by 2. Yeah, that's what's happening because if you divide if you divide 12 by 2 and you divide 6 by 2 and you divide 10 by 2, you get 5, 3, and 6x respectively. So it does look like that's what they're doing. They're dividing everything in the equation, both sides, by 2. And not just individual things, everything gets cut in half. So that makes sense that C is matching with step number 1. So C for that one. All right, so that marks that one out. We only got 2 more left to look at. So, this one right here, it looks like the 3 goes away, and it looks like the 5 is 3 greater. So, that leads me to believe that they're just adding 3 to both sides to make the -3 disappear, and when you add 3 to the right, that makes that 5 into an 8. So, that one has to be step A. And then lastly, for step 3, process of elimination tells us that it's going to be B, but let's talk about why it's B. We need to understand. Continue. Sorry. So we want to see why it's B. So this particular one right here says multiply both sides by 1/6. Now multiplying by 1/6 is the same as dividing both sides by 6. They are the same thing. Okay. Dividing by 6 is the same as multiplying by that number's reciprocal. So let's think of this as I'm going to divide this side by 6, and I'm going to divide this side by 6, right? The 6's cancel, and the fraction 8/6 that you get when you divide by 6 reduces to the answer that they show 4/3 when you divide both parts by 2. So that's why B is the one that goes to step 3. We need to be able to recognize those steps, describe those steps, and see them in shown work. And that's one of the skills I expect moving forward. See you guys.